right, right on time. Look at that. He heard the microphone going live. There
That's right.
I'm going to go parking next time.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Would everyone please rise for the salute to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Good evening. Welcome. We're going to move forward with our budget hearing. I'd like to introduce the members of our Board of Education. To my right, our Board President, Ms. Megan Ryan. To my left, our Board Vice President, Mr. Ed Corona. To his left, Board Trustee Kathy Moran. To her left, Board Trustee Will Luciani. To our right, we have Board Trustee Stephen Nella. To his right, Board Trustee Tracy Miller. To her right, Board Trustee Mary Keene. And to Ed Corona's left, we have our District Clerk, Ms. Joanne Long. I will now turn the meeting over to the President of the Board of Education, who will act as chairperson of the meeting.
Thank you, Dr. Siniak. Our District Clerk, Joanne Long, please read the call of the meeting.
Yes, the call of the meeting. As the clerk of the district and in accordance with education law of the state of New York, I cause the following notice to be published. Notice is hereby given that the budget hearing of the inhabitants of the North Merrick Union Free School District, Town of Hempstead, County of Nassau, State of New York, qualified to vote at school meetings in said district will be held at the Harold D. Fayette School, 1057 Merrick Avenue, North Merrick, on the 9th day of May, 2023 at 7 p.m. for the transaction of such business as is authorized by education law. I certify that the above notice has been published 4 times in the Long Island Business News, the Merrick Herald, March 31st, April 14th, April 28th, and May 12th.
Thank you. Ms. Long, please report on the petitions that we received from the nominating candidates.
I received 2 petitions, one from Tracy Miller and one from Ed Corona.
Supposed to introduce our candidates, but I think you know them well. They've been longstanding board members, but I don't want to break protocol. Mr. Corona and Ms. Miller are your candidates. Ms. Long, please read the qualifications of a voter.
To qualify to vote, you need to be a citizen of the United States, 18 years of age, a resident of the district for at least 30 days before the date of the vote, and qualified voters must be registered to vote in the North Merrick School District or with Nassau County Board of Elections from their North Merrick address.
Thank you. And the proposed 2023-2024 budget is $38,885,897. The categories of the budget are as follows: administrative, $4,987,001, programming, $28,696,070, and capital, $5,202,826. At this time, I'm going to ask if there are any public comments regarding this hearing. As such, I'm going to ask for an adjournment. So a motion to adjourn by Ms. Moran.
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Miller. All in favor?
Aye.
The budget hearing is adjourned.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Long. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. All right, now we are in our regularly scheduled May monthly meeting, so welcome. I want to keep my comments brief because we have more important things to deal with and some more acknowledgements that we'd like to make tonight. And I know we have some children here, so we're going to try to move things along for you. I just want to, first of all, wish everyone a happy Teachers Appreciation Week. I know we have some events for that, and it's very fitting that we're going to have some recognitions tonight. So thank you for our teachers, all of our teachers and staff. Thank you for everything you do. Also, Nurses Week. Thank you to our school nurses. So we can do a guess.
Yes.
Thank you. also going to just report that, we're following along with the playgrounds. The new playground for Fayette was ordered. We should receive it at the end of next month after the school year ends to be installed in the beginning of July. So we'll keep you updated on that. And I guess I'll turn everything over to the superintendent. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ryan. Welcome, everybody, and I will also keep my comments brief because we have a lot of great celebrations this evening. May, what a crazy month. We have so much coming up. We are returning to our in-person community open house next Monday evening, 5:30 to 7:30. All of our student work will be displayed, and it's such a wonderful evening for our parents and our students to share in their experiences in the hallways, in their classrooms. So looking forward to going back to the pre-COVID days and seeing all of the buildings jam-packed. We have our budget vote next Tuesday evening, as mentioned. We also have our Field of Flags on the front lawn of Fayette. Camp Avenue Student Council will be hosting this year, and that is at 3:15 on May 18th. We end the month with Parent University, May 31st, 5:30 to 7 p.m. It is an outdoor scheduled event, and if the weather is inclement, we will just bring it indoors. We also have our concerts the Monday night and Tuesday night before Memorial Day weekend. Looking forward to our grade 4 on Monday and our grades 5 and 6 on Tuesday. Love this time of year. The calendar is full and wonderful times ahead. So at this point in time, let's get to the real show this evening, tenure celebration and recognition. I would like to first begin with our Camp Avenue social worker, Miss Mary Bennett. I'd like to ask Dr. Bromberg to come forward to the microphone. And Miss Bennett, also, please come forward.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very excited that you are receiving tenure today. Ms. Bennett and I work very closely together in our building. Mary Bennett is a social worker who has been working at Camp Avenue School since the fall of 2019. In her years at Camp Avenue, Ms. Bennett has had great success helping students, staff, and families with various situations that have arisen. During Mrs. Bennett's years at Camp Avenue, she has proven herself to be a highly effective social worker. She designed a safe, tranquil space in her office where students feel comfortable to open up and discuss what is bothering them at the time. I, too, have used that office. Students have scheduled appointments to meet with Ms. Bennett, but often there are times where students find her when they need her so they can get back to class and be ready to learn. Mrs. Bennett is committed to the social well-being of every student. Her skills at conflict resolution, mindfulness, and restorative practice has helped many Camp Avenue students, staff, and parents find ways to move forward with a problem or negative feeling. She has built a wonderful rapport with so many of our students, teachers, special education needs, and lunch monitors that they seek her out to talk things through. Mrs. Bennett continues to grow on many levels as she seeks out learning opportunities on mental health and DASA. She likes to keep updated on various techniques and procedures. She's valuable at learning teams when in need of various ideas for students who need behavioral or calming strategies. Mrs. Bennett is a part of our district mental health and wellness committee and runs our 5th and 6th grade Mindful Ambassadors Club. The students love meeting with her and training to lead others in various mindful techniques. She has become a real asset to the North Merrick School District. It is my pleasure to recommend Mary Bennett for tenure in the North Merrick School District.
Ms. Talbot will be taking some pictures. I believe we have a presentation for Ms. Bennett from the NMFA. Oh, it was. Correct? Yeah. Go. Don't go too far, Dr. Bromberg. There you are. And before we move forward, I can't believe I forgot. Camp Avenue 100 year celebration is this Friday evening, 5 to 7. So definitely looking forward to celebrating 100 years. Out back, I think we're up to about 560 people coming. So it should be quite an event. Next, we have Miss Lindsay Corrado. Please come forward. Second grade, Camp Avenue School. Oh, look at Mr. Carter.
Can I use my loud voice?
Yeah, sure.
Lindsay Corrado is a second grade teacher who has been working at Camp Avenue School since the fall of 2019. In her years at Camp Avenue, Lindsay had been a second grade teacher with great success. 2 of the years she was in co-teaching classrooms. 1 of the years she taught remotely, district-wide. During her years at Camp Avenue, Mrs. Corrado has proven herself to be a highly effective teacher. She loves to learn new tools to use with her students and creates engaging lessons that gets even the most reluctant student excited to participate. Mrs. Corrado is committed to the success of every student. Her skills at differentiating instruction has enabled students to reach their academic goals. Her calm, reassuring manner has created a classroom atmosphere of full participation where making errors is merely another step in the learning process and giving students the freedom to learn in ways that best meets their needs. Mrs. Corrado continues to grow on many levels as a teacher. Her flexibility in adapting to ever-changing requirements of teaching during the pandemic was tremendous. She had embraced all technology tools that she could utilize to enhance her lessons through multiple platforms.
When she returned to the building, she brought with her a mass knowledge base to use within the classroom. At times, she takes on a leadership role with her colleagues and shares some of these useful platforms with them. She volunteered to be the second grade science leader to help with the various science units, including the marine life unit in the fall. Mrs. Corrado co-chairs our Building Sunshine Committee and comes up with unique and exciting ways to boost morale among the staff. It has springboarded into many activities that is building camaraderie. She has become a real asset to the North Merrick School District. It is my pleasure to recommend Lindsay Corrado for tenure in the North Merrick School District.
Wait. And Dr. Bromberg once again. Miss Greenberg, Kim Greenberg, please come forward. Camp Avenue reading teacher.
Mrs. Kim Greenberg has been working as a reading teacher in the North Merrick School District at the Old Mill Road School and currently the Camp Avenue School since 2019. She has had great success in closing the reading gaps of many children in Tier 2 and Tier 3 reading instruction. Mrs. Greenberg has shown herself to be a nurturing and a compassionate educator who reaches all the children she works with. Her positive interpersonal skills have forged strong relationships not only with her students, but with her peers in the reading department and with classroom teachers. Collaborating with colleagues is a critical part in building success in the school setting. Students are excited to come to their reading support classes with Mrs. Greenberg. Mrs. Greenberg's teaching style uplifts and supports children. She will ensure that the students reflect on their practice, be mindful of the strategies they have been taught, and congratulate the successes they demonstrate. This builds on their confidence and motivates them to keep working hard. She adds her little touches to the lesson with various manipulatives, which adds a multisensory approach. Students are highly engaged while discussing what is being read at the time in Ms. Greenberg's room. Students are also very comfortable to offer their responses, insights, and are willing to take a chance tackling that difficult word. Mrs. Greenberg's many strong qualities have earned her the respect of parents, staff, and administrators. Her love for the children and her dedication helped make Camp Avenue and the Old Mill Road School previously a positive, secure, and educationally enriching place for students. This year, she has led a very successful book club and is excited to begin thinking about a book for next year's book club. It is my pleasure to recommend Kim Greenberg for tenure as a teacher in North Merrick School District.
Congratulations. Enjoy this moment.
I just want to add, she also worked at the Fayette building too. So she was in all three schools in the district. So we all got the privilege to work with Ms. Greenberg.
Mr. Marams? Ms. Danielle Buffalino, teacher assistant.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Danielle Buffalino. Danielle Buffalino, teacher assistant par excellence. She has so many qualities that an outstanding educator brings working with children. We've known each other for several years, and in any capacity, in every role that you've taken on, you have worked with children with heart, with care, with passion. You work with the children, getting to their strengths, working on weaknesses, and you do it with love, and you do it with care. Now, she has worked in numerous settings for sure in her career, but here at Fayette, you have done beyond. One thing also that Ms. Buffalino does and is so amazing at is working with her colleagues. The teams that have worked with her, and currently she works with Mrs. Borg and she works with Ms. Berman, and they're here tonight giving you all the credit that you deserve. Their team is strong, and it's strong because it takes people like Danielle Buffalino. Danielle, wherever you are in our school, the students that work with you are so fortunate, so lucky to have you. Fayette is lucky to have you. It is my recommendation, and it is a privilege to recommend you for tenure. Congratulations, Fayette.
Ms. DeLuca? Come on. Ms. Mary Cimarelli? Not here. We'd like to congratulate Ms. Cimarelli. She's not able to be here this evening. Ms. DeLuca will take her flowers from NMFA and present them to her tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. And last but certainly not least, Ms. Gina Pulowitz, unable to attend as well. So Ms. DeLuca will be leaving with 2 bouquets. We hope she brings them both back tomorrow. Thank you, Ms. DeLuca. If we could just bring everyone back up for one group picture of everyone that we awarded this evening, that would be a great idea for the website and the principals.
You'll do district council.
Congratulations to all of you and to your families. Very nice night. Thank you.
Yeah, let those kids go home.
All right, going back to the boring part, get some business done too. I can have a motion to approve our routine approvals as listed in the agenda for A, B, and C.
Motion.
Motion by
Second.
Will, second by Steve. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Public items referring to the agenda only. The guidelines for public comments are as follows. Any person wishing to make comments or raise questions shall fill out a comment card. After you are called, please come forward to the microphone, state your full name. All comments or questions shall be directed to me or to Dr. Siniak, and we will try to do our best to immediately respond to any questions. And out of courtesy and fairness to the rest of the audience, each person will limit his or her remarks to no more than 3 minutes, not to exceed a 30-minute session, and public discussion with respect to confidential matters is of course prohibited. So do we have any public comments regarding the agenda? It's a light agenda. Okay, all right, back to business. If we could have a motion to approve 6A through 6C. Will?
Motion.
Second.
Will made the motion, seconded
sorry.
by Tracy. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. A motion to approve our personnel actions report 7A. Motion to approve. Will, all night long. Here we go. Will, seconded by Kathy. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. A motion to approve our special services 8A and 8B.
Motion.
Motion by Ms.
Second.
Miller, second by Mary. We're all getting on the fun. All right, motion carries unanimously. And if we could do a report of the committees, high school, is that,
That's me.
all right, Tracy, you're up.
Okay, so I just wanted to start. I unfortunately was unable to attend, but I heard that the Eid celebration was a wonderful thing that the superintendents had gone to, and our Mike Harrington said it was wonderful. Something I was able to attend was the Calhoun alumni dinner. I am an alumnus of Calhoun, and it was really something to see alumni from going back to like 1977, doctors who volunteer, election watchers, an Olympic athlete. We honored Mr. Langone, who was actually my photography teacher. Yes. And it was a wonderful night to celebrate Calhoun alumni, and Calhoun alumni, of course, come from North Merrick, like the two of us did. Also, things that were celebrated, the Calhoun girls track and field won their 6th conference championship. And I did want to say this about the Kennedy bands. They were the first civilian bands to ever perform at a naval base that is home to the Atlantic Fleet. It is the largest naval base in the world. Yes. And they perform for active military vets and families, but I did want to emphasize they were the first civilian band to ever play there. They're all gearing up for the end of schools, APs, exams. May 1st was each high school's acceptance day, concerts, finals, art shows, award shows, and they did recommend 20 teachers and 5 administrators for tenure.
Thank you. All right, our school, our PTA council, community relations.
Sure. So over at
Too
Fay,
enthusiastic again. I'm sorry.
anyway, over at Fayette, our outdoor movie night is May 19th. Installation dinner is Thursday, June 8th at Alyssa's Restaurant. Plant sale pickup is May 11th, and the Spring Boutique is Friday, May 12th, and their next meeting is May 17th at 7 p.m. At Camp Avenue, Butterfly Guy came to school for 3rd graders on 4/28. Lunchtime Walkers Club began last Monday and will go for the next 2 weeks. BOGO Book Fair is 5/31. The talent show is May 19th. International Night is June 1st, and you can buy tickets through their membership site. Their next meeting is Thursday, May 10th. No, sorry. Yes.
No, the 17th.
That's wrong, 17th.
17th in person.
Yes, okay. And Old Mill Road, Teacher and Staff Appreciation Week is 5/8 through 5/12 right now. The Reflections Awards is 5/15. Kindergarten orientation is 5/19. Their book fair is also on 5/31. And their PTA end of the year dinner installation is 6/6 at La Piazza of Merrick. Yankees game is on 5/13, and their next meeting is 5/17, also at 7 p.m. SEPTA will have their graffiti lab on, actually that was yesterday. This event was on the blacktop. I wish, did anyone go to that? Didn't see what it was like. Did they paint on the blacktop? Okay, on May 18th, Ms. Garfinkel will be hosting a STEM night at Fayette at 6:15. Their installation dinner is on June 7th, and I don't have their next meeting.
Everyone's meeting is May 17th.
May 17th.
7 and 7:30.
Great, and that's all I have.
Great, thank you. Mr. Carter, our building and grounds report.
It's always hard to top tenure night, but, I signed up the district with National Grid for a steam trap replacement program. This is going to help us out save more energy. Not all of our traps were replaced during our project, that great heating project we did. This will be the full loop. This will close the loop on that project, and I think that's it's a free program. It's going to turn out to be free. They're going to pay for it in its entirety. They'll be doing Old Mill and Camp and HDF because they're the last 2 steam buildings. Camp Avenue being hot water now, and it's a savings of about $100,000. And they come in and they do all the work for us, and we realize the savings. So it's a home run, and that's through National Grid. We're also doing the lighting project, the ceiling and lighting project at Old Mill this summer. We're also going to be getting a rebate for that for the LED component from PSE&G. So that's another great thing we're doing. The playground, as mentioned earlier, HDF playground has been ordered. It's coming. Should be going in early summer. A lot of orders this time of year, so we're kind of in queue waiting. And then we're getting ready for so much. We're getting ready for field day. We're doing all the sand pits at each building so the kids can practice. And then everything happens here at this building. Been working with Karen Nolan at camp, and she's been kind enough to get us everything we need to do that. The camp on Friday, camp 100th anniversary celebration. I guess everybody in town knows because I'm pretty sure they're all coming.
Everyone.
Yeah, so I don't even have to say it. And Field of Flags is the following Friday on the 18th. Thursday, I'm sorry. And that's always an amazing thing. I mean, you just can't beat it when all those flags are out on the lawn. So we're very excited about that. Busy time of year, lots of good stuff happening.
Mr. Carter, do you have any idea how much the rebate will be for? Or any
On the
ballpark for
lighting?
the PSEG?
For the lighting, no, we're just getting the paperwork in. because we just got cut sheets on the lighting itself, so they have to approve it. And they're going to do a walkthrough, so we're in the process.
Just
but
post it. We'd like to know how much money we get back.
Same here, same
Okay.
here. It was decent on a gym project, so it should be pretty sizable. And on this project, after we did HDF, not only was it free, but they actually gave us a check for almost 17,000
Perfect.
on top of
All
our
right.
savings.
So
that
it's
we receive
double.
every day.
All right.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ms. Long, any communications?
One communication was received regarding UPK.
And it was answered.
It was answered.
Thank you. Any unfinished business tonight? Any new business? Any public comments? And not just on the agenda, on anything. All right, on that note, I'm going to wish everyone happy Mother's Day. And congratulations again. And if we have a motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, guys. Have a nice night.
I was savings one. It's on our